How's it going, Spinner?
Good.
We are at the first
monthly of the 15-16 school year.
Hell yeah. Or heck yeah. Sorry.
On the end. I don't care. I don't.
Yeah, to those of you at home.
I don't care.
All right.
I have to stop myself all the time anyway.
Yeah, right.
From the University of Minnesota, Twin Cities campus.
Yeah, how is the University of Minnesota Duluth campus doing?
I love the campus. The Smash there is terrible.
Oof. Yeah, it's bad. It's quite a drive down, isn't it?
Like yeah, it's 2.5 hours. It's not that bad. So either way, like, I could go 2.5 hours south here, or I could try like 3 hours north to like Thunder Bay. But I don't know how big of a scene there is there for like Smash 4.
Gotcha.
It feels like a very high-profile match that we're getting.
Oh yeah.
Cinnyboo 242 and Dexter.
Yep, and then we got
Carbuncle and Dionysus.
Do you know who Carbuncle's playing for doubles? I know last tournament.
He's been using like a lot of Robin, I think.
Yeah, that's what I thought last.
And I feel like that's a good character for him to use because she can be a good support character, and that's kind of the role I see him playing in teams.
Absolutely.
Where he's gonna kind of just sit back there and do all the tome things, and Jace is just gonna go in.
Oh yeah, Jace goes in real Peach. Hard with Peach. So,
but I can't help but think that in a matchup like this, that Dionysus and Carbuncle will just kind of get a little overwhelmed by.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, they're up against two very solid players.
Against Dexter number 10 on the PR, and then Cinnyboo would have been third if he wanted to be included, but I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. But I mean, both Carbuncle and Dionysus are not, far out.
They're no slouches.
No.
Carbuncle is an honorable mention too, so it's certainly not out of the question. And then, from what I've heard from Josh, these two are actually a really good team. So that's something in doubles that kind of might get lost occasionally, where you have two players who are really good in singles together.
Just no synergy when they team
together. When synergy might not be there as much. Like example around here, I like to use is Cheeky and Grandpa Josh, where their singles results aren't always amazing, but in teams they're on a whole nother level.
Oh yeah. Well, I think the key is if you have good synergy with someone and you stick with that person for a long time.
Yeah.
It's
I don't really have.
You have nowhere to go. But
I don't have that.
Yeah, I saw you teaming with
Pow.
with Sonic from Wisconsin,
yeah.
Right? How's that Sonic life?
It's interesting. It's like the only problem I've had is like we're kind of figuring it out as we go along.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
But we both use the same color.
Oh no.
So then I'm just like, you know what? You came all the way here.
Yeah.
Not like I didn't come from as far, but whatever. You can just do this, and I'll be this color. And then like when you're playing, it's like your own character, and then you're used to seeing the same color over and over, and then you're like, I didn't do that.
Right. Yeah.
You just get so confused, and I'm like, oh wait,
I loved watching both of you on stage though, because it's like two very good Sonics, but also two like very different Sonics.
Yeah.
And just like even if you didn't have the like tag above your name, I would still like be able to differentiate between whose Sonic is whose. It's awesome.
He seems to be a little like more aggressive than I am. Where I like to just kind of spin dash and cancel and shield and see what everyone's gonna do, but it's working out pretty well. This match has some implications for us, so I'm curious to see how it goes. So Dexter taking a quick 30% in less than 5 seconds, but same's kind of said for Carbuncle. I'm interested to see how Dexter reacts to Robin. I don't know how he goes toe-to-toe with Scorpio either, but Robin's just a very different character.
Right.
He or she has all these different tools, and I feel like Cinnyboo's going to have to kind of bail him out for a little while until Dexter can figure out what he has to do.
I wonder if we're going to see any use of the cape against the projectiles, or if there's just going to be too much chaos to even try to make that work.
Even Robin's recovery, too, because I don't think she has any hitboxes above her.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It's all below.
Yep. Yeah, and Mario, very good character for this.
Jace is doing a really good job. Peach is also not a common character, so it's entirely possible that he can just take them off guard. Ooh, that was a nice up smash. He picked him right out of the air and a forward air. Good DI.
He's putting in some work.
Good DI by Cindy, though. That parasol was a little ambitious, but he didn't really get punished for it.
Nope.
Aaron back here there by Dexter too. See, I don't think this is the first time that Cinny and Dexter have teamed before too. Ooh, that was a ballsy up smash. There
yeah, I think you're waiting out the spot dodge there.
Yeah. Ooh, good down smash.
Down smash will take stock.
He's going for that a lot, so I feel like if he keeps doing it, he could get punished for it very easily. I like the vanish by Cindy there too. He waited until the perfect time. So he's just trying to weave through the air.
Just about back to even percents here.
I can see that we're kind of starting to figure out a status quo here where they're just kind of going into one-on-ones, and Dionysus is kind of, he's very much doing optimal doubles play where it's not just, okay, we're going to do one-on-ones.
Right. It's he realizes
go after them.
He realizes when Carbuncle's in danger and he goes to help out.
Yeah. Like,
Ooh,
it's not
good team combo there.
I like that. Robin's back throw has a lot of
and
knockback. Oh, I didn't even see that. I'm just, it's so hard. It's so hard to do.
Right, there's so much to keep track of.
Especially the way that this match is proving you got characters going on both sides, so you can't. I like the Sm4sh there. That's.
Yep.
I hate that move so much.
Oh yeah. Once you get caught in it, you're like, oh.
One, it doesn't do, like 30 damage, but it's a 30 damage swing.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You get like 20, and they take 10 on top of it.
And it's crazy, like for someone to be in kill percent, and then all of a sudden
goes for the dunk there, but the platform saves Carbuncle.
Saved by the platform.
That could be like a nice sitcom, a Smash sitcom. From the creators of Saved by the Bell, we bring you Saved by the Platform. The Gracie Grace High School. Shout out to Animal Crossing. Ooh, that forward smash was just out of range from Carbuncle.
Yep, good forward smash by Cindy there.
So we're very even game as I say that. Commentator's curse. Eamon's doing a good job of holding on to that stock, though.
Yeah, that's going to be important for him to keep
after taking a lot of damage. He took a lot of damage early and was just a part of that sick up smash from Dionysus. Taking a lot of shield damage, though, and he's kind of running away from Carbuncle. I didn't like the dash attack there. I feel like he could have forward aired with the 11 sword if he had it, and that probably would have killed Dexter. Or Deez nuts, whatever he's going to
yeah,
I don't
who knows. Nobody
I like
knows
Dexter.
anymore.
Ooh, there's a forward
good
smash.
smash.
It was a good save from the follow-up there by Carbuncle.
Alright, and we're looking chic at kill percents here. So
Dionysus misses the ledge and only gets a down throw out of it. Hopefully he can land if he wants to do the same thing to Dexter, but Dexter is just on him. Like white on race. I couldn't think of anything cooler than that.
Oh,
forward tilt, yeah.
F-tilt.
Oh my god, the match just changed on its head. I feel like
it's doable for Dexter, but these two seem to have some good combos, good synergy.
I like the catch
catching the turn up. That's wonderful.
Ooh, the down tilt and the forward air. See, one thing I'm kind of noticing is I feel like Carbuncle is feeling a little overwhelmed by Eamon, so it's probably a good idea for Dionysus to go in there now.
Right. Yeah, and then Dionysus.
Ooh, that was a good up smash. Not quite enough though.
And Peach's dash is gonna come close to.
He went a little too fancy there. Oh no!
And then Kevin not able to get the punish off of that throw.
Looks like he's going for Thoron maybe.
Right.
Ooh! Is it gonna do it? Wow!
The cape did not reflect there.
Kevin of the cross. Carbuncle. Okay. Jeez, I'm actually really surprised by that result.
Yeah, the cape came out right. It looked like the hitbox was just to the point where it didn't quite get reflected.
And see, this is just one of those things with doubles where you just look and you see two really good players, and you just kind of, at least what I do, like I just kind of see it and I'm like, oh, do they how well are they gonna do? You know?
Mm-hmm.
Going to FD, so Omega, great cave offensive. I don't know what in particular this does for them.
Right. I don't know if they selected it for King DDD's theme or what.
I feel like this one kind of has a bit of a wall. Like the ledge isn't completely like on it, but it's not like FD where there's kind of like a lip or something. You know?
Right. Yeah, I don't think there's a huge advantage on this stage. It's probably
one thing I'm really curious to see is Deez Boo 242 is that they are very adaptive players. More than a lot of players like on the PR. I feel like they're very geared towards that kind of play style where if they lose a game, it's not the end of the world. They kind of
read their opponent
they're very
and make
smart.
adjustments. Absolutely. And I feel like in doubles, it takes probably twice as long to make those adjustments, just because there's twice as many players on the field.
That's an unfortunate team kill there. It's already looking good for the green team here.
Yep. And then Peach using that parasol could get her in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, it's a very ambitious option, but if it's already paid off for him once, so I don't.
I don't know if they're gonna fall for it again. I think.
So very even right now. Got the forward smash on from Carbuncle and Deez nuts. I feel kind of like dirty saying. I don't want to think about.
You just have to say "got him" afterwards.
Yeah, I don't want to think forgiven. Like.
Ooh,
up smash.
Up smash by Mario.
That's such a great tool in something like this too. I saw it in an earlier doubles match with Project Q and Avocado. Is that up smash hitbox is insane.
He's got the invincibility to it.
Yeah, but then it hits so far behind him too when he's pulling his head back.
Yeah, he can kind of, if someone's landing, he can kind of, catch him if they fall behind or in front.
Mix him up, yeah. Suck. Dionysus and Dexter both get caught in that Arc Thunder. Unable to take advantage of the stray sword. One thing I noticed that Carbuncle doesn't do that someone like Scorpio does do is
catching all the
tomes.
Yep, catching the tomes.
And that is such a great source of damage. Like they don't do the most knockback or anything.
Yeah, they do like what up like low 20s,
18, something like that.
Which is a ridiculous.
11 sword I think does like 11. But I had. Still even on stocks, but the fact that Nosferatu on Cine and he
wow, that
Dexter
gets
caught inside of that too. He tried to go and save him, but he got hit by the Nosferatu hitbox.
And that's something that you're not really gonna know unless if you play against Robin in doubles, because in a single situation you don't know that there's a hitbox because you're inside of the Nosferatu.
It's a very weird hitbox to deal with too. Ooh, that was a good cape.
Ooh.
He wasn't able to get a follow up on it though.
Doesn't quite seal the stock there, but
I think however long Carbuncle is able to hold on to this last stock is going to kind of determine the result of this game. Because both Deez Boo have 2 stocks, so it's not completely out of the question yet because they're at a pretty decently high percentage.
Yeah, this is still anybody's game right here, folks. All right, good back air.
Ooh, that almost could have been That almost could have been really smooth there with the Arc Thunder follow up. If Dionysus didn't get caught in it.
That's the thing about the Arc Thunder. The hitbox is it's such a big projectile. It's really hard to not catch a teammate.
It's very disjointed, and that you think that it would hit somewhere where that was a good forward air. And a good forward smash. So Carbuncle just cleaning
just like that.
House. You can really see how good of a team that Carnysus has become in such a short time. Only in the last couple of weeks have they started teaming with each other.
Last week there was a specifically doubles tournament, and they didn't team together then.
Just a massive chaos going on here. It's a good spot dodge to miss that forward smash by Dionysus. One thing I always think of when I think of Sinibu is just he's a very patient player more often than not. So I feel like that would help him a lot as a support player in doubles.
Oh, absolutely.
It's not that he's super defensive, but it's like it's kind of his game. But if you're kind of not giving him those defensive options, he's fully content to just go ham.
Absolutely. Well, and if you have 2 very aggressive players in doubles, sometimes they can really step on each other's toes and end up getting a lot of accidental team kills.
Absolutely. So he's very optimal, and that carries over into doubles too. You're not going to see him kind of bouncing fish or Rob up smash or whatever to his partner.
Absolutely. And that like you said, Sinibu and Deez Nuts, 2 very adaptive players, and they kind of showed that in that second round. So
got the music, counter picks going on. I feel like
I don't know.
Carbuncle is he's doing work right now.
I feel like you can't even hear the music that well when they're up there. Nobody has headphones on or anything, but
sometimes
it's just the principle.
He might, but they can also hear the music too. So it's it's a comfort thing. I mean, you got to do whatever you can to get the best advantage. I feel like in singles, like this is a stage that favors all four of these characters. So
yeah, a lot of them make good use of the platforms. Doesn't Cinniboo specifically though hate Battlefield?
He might. I guess I'm not sure.
I think that's just a personal preference.
Yeah, I'm one of those players who I don't necessarily care for Battlefield.
Well, I mean, especially for Sonic.
Yeah. I know with Robin in mind that this is Scorpio's favorite stage. I mean, I feel like Carbuncle plays a much different Robin.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's, I mean, it's all down to preference.
Peach gets some good juggles there.
Okay, I'm not going to do anything.
We have both Robin and Peach very high percent right
One
now.
thing that I feel like that we're seeing more than we have earlier is that the middle of the stage is so much more important because of how the platforms are laid out here. So, ooh, that was a nice back air there by Carbuncle. Ooh, is that like an up smash? Jeez. There's a lot of momentum going on here, where if that had kind of killed both of the red team, you know, we'd be talking about something different
right now.
Oh,
and the footstool!
Wow. Jeez, Carnysus is in such a good spot right now. If they
they're
keep
exactly
this,
where they want to be.
Yeah.
And yep, still living, both of them. We'll see what kind of ledge guards
and see how these characters can adapt too.
Yeah.
And you know, on the point of Cindy and Battlefield, I guess it wasn't their counter pick. Never mind. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life?
So they might have picked it.
Ooh,
because
that was a good
beautiful
again.
Yep.
Gets punished for it, but I mean,
right. It's
damage.
It still put on some damage.
That was still like 30 damage on Mario.
Yeah, that was a beautiful combo, and had that happen in singles, you know, no punish, it would have been beautiful.
I feel like we can start seeing Cindy go to work. I don't know. I guess I'm kind of liking how his Sheik is as a doubles character. Very even games still. Carbuncle is kind of the one that's not in the 80s for percentage. But
he held on to that first stock for so long.
See, I feel like keeping Dionysus around would be key, just because a character, especially characters like Sheik, can kind of exploit Robin's weaknesses just because of how her movement is. Into the kind of tools she has. Ooh, that was a nice up smash. Roll into the up smash. Green team in solid control, but that forward air by Carbuncle again. See, I don't know what kind of experience either of these players really have with Robin. Robin's a very different character, so it's Nosferatu again.
Ooh, Nosferatu, and then into a combo.
Into a forward smash.
F-smash there.
Wow. I'm surprised here to say the least of how this match is turning out.
Yeah, Team Carnysus showing they have great synergy.
Because I really thought that after game 2 and how that went, that it might not be as close as.
Right, you would have thought the momentum was in Deez 242's favor.
Yeah. They're still in a precarious situation anyway because of just the high percent they're at, and I feel like Dexter's gonna have to step up a little bit just because if he hits an up smash like that,
yep.
I mean that changes everything. Again,
yep.
Okay, changes everything.
There it is. Yeah, so now we're pretty much at an even game.
And then Green Team not doing a great job of taking advantage of Dionysus not being able to make it back to the stage because of his death. Ooh, that could have been a good team combo there. The Mario's up here just ended as he landed without the hitbox. Words. Going for the dunk. Oh my!
And he misses the ledge.
How did he? I don't even know.
I think it might be curtains for Team Deez 242.
Okay.
Ooh, and the S.
Ooh, if he was at just a little higher percent. Oh, the cape!
Oh, tried to cape the recovery.
Certainly not out of the question for green team.
No, he needs to steal that Robin stock right away. And Carnysus needs to be very careful to not hit each other. Yep.
Ooh, there it is!
Wow.
Wow. Cinny is not. Neither of them look too happy. I can't. I don't have to see Dexter's face to know.
No.
Yeah. I see. I feel like it's like that combination of characters is so weird because Dionysus himself has really only recently started playing Sheik in singles. He was using Zelda for a long time. Zelda is a very bad character. She's very bad.
Don't even bother, Zelda mains out there.
I wouldn't say don't. I'm not going to tell you not to bother. But when it's one of those situations where you play two characters and you main one, and your secondary is just so much better as a character. And even then, like when you get down to kind of his level of play with said character, that's higher, considered a higher tier.
Yeah, if you're
then what's the point of kind of playing that low tier at that point?
Right. So I mean, sometimes you like a character and you have fun with that character and you don't want to give them up.
Yeah.
Which
I was like that in Brawl with Sonic.
Oh yeah.
Except I had certain matchups where I would use Meta Knight, like Ice Climbers. Ice Climbers.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Oh yeah. No.
I was timeout. Like I would have been timeout king if I kept playing that game. Like I would have just jumped down air in between them.